Hi guys, this is Angie at Seaside Creations. I decided to go live. Hi guys, this is Angie at Seaside Creations. And let me turn this down so I don't hear myself echo. I am going to make a grapevine wreath. This is a 10-inch, I do believe. Let's check her out. 12 inch. And this is also a wreath that I refurbished. I got it from the thrift store, and as you see, there's nothing wrong with it. I took my heavy-duty blow dryer and any glue that was residue from something before, I took it off, cleaned it all up, and that's a great way to refurbish wreath bases so you don't have to buy them all the time. I go to the thrift store, I see one that I like, and it works. Before I burn the house down. So I have all this greenery here and a muck of muck. I have plenty of spring flowers. I did a wedding last year that was beautiful. And I have a lot of material to use up. So I figured making wreaths was the best way to do it. Now, you know that I make the mesh wreaths, but I like making a grapevine every once in a while. I have a couple spring ones that I'll show you when I'm done. All right, so let's get started. Just any basic greenery that you have. This was a garland, and you just chop off the pieces. You look to where you think that it was a good space, and you can get a lot from a garland instead of buying the individual picks that you think you have to buy, because you don't. These are peonies, my favorite flower, but you can see with these stems you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get 12 flowers out of the pick. I got those, and a lot of this stuff I got off of Temu. If anybody's on, just pop and say hi. We'll chat a little bit. I think I'm going to make that a little littler. Now the base of you look at it and you see, if you're going to hang it on the wall, it's a little lopsided there. This is a good round piece. So I think I'll work it from this side down. I'll just take a little glue and we get started. Just start working it in around how you want it. I try to get in between the vines a little bit because that will seem to hold it better. So, how you guys doing? Are we ready for the Super Bowl? Go Eagles. I like Kansas City too, though. But Jersey girl here, so born and raised on the Philadelphia Eagles. And we're basically just filling in to where you think. Now this side of the wreath will be showable. So you're just concentrating on here, on this side, and you're going to go up and out. And I have plenty to work with here. And I just little pieces. Like this was a garland. And you just chop her up. How's the weather where you guys are at? It's actually a pretty beautiful day out today. Except for down here at the Jersey Shore, we have wind constantly. So the wind makes it feel a lot colder than what it is. Now these are eucalyptus leaves I'm using now. And like I said, they just come on a garland. And you just pick them as you want it. And you're just basically building one side. And for a grapevine, you use, like I said, in between the vines. And that's your base that holds. And if you have one of those little tiny leaves that decides it's not going to work right with you, you just bend that plastic and hold it. And then it pops out to where you want it to be. I'm just basically feeding in all the greenery first before the flowers. And then I have a bow. I think I picked the right colors to match the flowers. Hi, if anybody's on, say hi. This is my official second live. Just starting out with this live stuff, you know. I was a little apprehensive at first, but I have great team members that talk me into it. And we're just making a grapevine wreath. Easy peasy. greenery that I got off of Temu for a wedding. And it was beautiful what I did with all this greenery. But now it's time just to make something else beautiful with it. You can look at my Facebook page for the things that I've created. Everything's available. You can just private message me. I can make you whatever you need. Right now I'm just building up my inventory because craft shows are getting ready to start. Spring will be here before we know it, thank goodness, because it's been a heck of a winter. There we go, so far, see how it's looking. Now on this, I'm going to make this go bigger, and the top will go bigger. But right now it's just filling in. Now you see this was where the garland was. So you're just going to clip that all the way down. Bye-bye. Slip that back on there. Hi, Richie. I see you on there. All right. Couple more pieces to get a good base going. Richie, still on there? I told everybody, look, how about those Eagles? Are we ready for Super Bowl? No, I'm ready. This is my handy glue stick, so I don't get the glue all over my fingers. I see some people that buy the rubber things and whatever, but you don't need to spend money on things that you don't really need. You just use common sense. Which we won't go there. that's what we have so far. It's getting there. I think I want it a little bit fuller before I start adding. Sorry, I gotta look at it. It just takes patience. You just got to hold that glue for a hot minute if you want it where you want it. And you can see when you cut these off of the garland, you'll have little pieces that stick out. Just clip them off because you want your stem to be full. And a lot of them twist, so you can position them where you want them. I'm going to hold this up a minute because I want it to go up higher. And I'm just going to go to the back of the wreath. Stand that up. And that's what will bring it up higher. And we're going to shoot off from there. Put glue on that sucker. Gotta stand up a second. Maneuver this to where I want it. Okay. I'm going to flip it over actually. You see how we went on the inside of the top of the wreath? Now I'm going to go to the back of the wreath, which is going to make it look more fuller. Grapevines can be your best friend because of the nooks and the crannies. It actually holds. And basically that's when you do a mesh wreath. Your mesh, you are creating your base. And then the mesh just holds everything you want to put in it. With a little glue. And I mean little. Some of these wreaths that I repurpose, you can tell that the crafter before me, they just must have glumped the glue on. And when I go to remove that glue, holy, a lot. And you don't need a lot. Just like super glue. You don't need a lot of super glue. I dabbled to you. That's what they tell you. Anybody on? Say hi if you're there. Share. Maybe I should do that. Give me a second. Where the heck is the share? Here we go. Hold on one second. Alright. Shared myself out there. Okay. Like I said, this is my second live video. So I'm still getting the hang of it. Trying here. But I said, you know, once I figure out what the heck I'm doing, you won't be able to shut me up. Alright, we're just going in behind the back of the wreath and creating that double to make it look more fuller. So that's what the front is right now. And you're just going in towards the back. And I'm leaving my stems a little bit longer so they protrude out. So started with a 12-inch grapevine. By the time we're done, it'll probably be more of a 16 wide to maybe 24 length. We'll see. And I'm just filling it in with eucalyptus right now. They're plastic and paper. They're not real, but they look pretty doggone real when you get them all in there. And this was a half of a 6-foot garland, I do believe. So garlands are the way to go. They really save you money. instead of buying pick after pick after pick. You just get that garland and chop her up. And always get yourself a good pair of cutters. I learned the hard way with using scissors. When you're cutting into this plastic, metal, whichever, if you use scissors, they're going to dull really quick. And when you go to cut ribbon, you won't be happy. All right, let's see how we're looking. All right, a little bit more. Let's see, do I have any more? Get another piece. Oh. And then I just shape it sometimes if I get a longer piece. I just shape it where I want it so it'll jump out. It's all about making it look fuller. My opinion. And these, by cutting little pieces, I mean, back in the day when I was first doing wreaths, I would just take a whole big chunk and stick it on there and be like, they don't look like what other people do. But then I learned little is better. All right, I think that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? All right, let's move on. All right, this is just like a little greenery fern piece here. Just gonna stick a couple of these. Get up and stand up and look. Where we need some filler. All right. I want more of these. Go there with that. All right. Hold that down. Don't be impatient. All right, so that's what we got. Just by using the garland and a refurbished grapevine. Now you could leave it like that and it would just be fine. But we're going to go a little bit more above the top. Now I have these, which I'm not sure what they are. To me, it should stand up like this and it would look like a hyacinth, maybe. So we could use these. Maybe 1 and 2, I think we're going to do. So I'm going to chop that stem off. It has the wire in there, so it bends nicely. Bend it towards the way the wreath is going. Clip off the end. And again, bend it towards where the wreath is going. My finger. But glue will get you. And then just work it. To where you like it. So, like that. Let that greenery be your holder. That's what we got so far. Now, these are really big. I need some little ones. Let's see what we got in here. And like I said, these were all from Temu. These were bunches that I had just cut off and made. But the flowers are really, they're really pretty. Especially if you like peonies, like I do. Peonies, April, from Made by Monroe. Peonies. Maybe she'll remember that. I grew up with a whole row of peonies in front of my house when I was a little kid, and just never fell in love with the smell. Alright. That's good. Okay. Oh. So I just want the bulbs. Now, I don't know if I'm blooms, I should say. I don't know if I'm a fan of these green leaves or not. Let's see. Just for an instant. Does that green leaf look okay? So that's another thing that I like to do. Sometimes the green, like especially like a Dollar Tree, you get those shiny leaves that don't look like leaves. So sometimes, let's see if I can find one right here. Let's see, that doesn't look good either. Let's see if I can find a good one here. These are my blue roses, but just for an instance. I have a drawer of every color flower, I swear. So you would take that off, right? You can put that right through the hole. These are rose leaves, but put that right through that hole. And then you create a wreath, a leaf that matches better than the bright green. I don't know. Contrast, they say, but some of them just look so cheesy. I don't like them. All right, so we're going to go maybe one here. Or maybe not at all. I don't know. Let's see. See where I want. I think that looks nice. One there. And there. Or maybe I won't use the leaf at all. All right, let's go. Let's go for it. So we're going to cut the stem down. A little on the base, and then a little on the stem. Get rid of that leaf. But you can always save those wreaths. I mean those leaves. Because you might be doing a different project where those leaves might look right. Alright. That's what we're looking like so far. Just plain simple. Now these I got Dollar Tree. Just little, they look like little eucalyptus, but they got these little berries on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stems. I already used one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to the flower. Put down here a little glue. One bigger stem. Always in threes. That's what I say. Always in threes. Take off these leaves. Yeah. Right here. Another bud. All right. Now with these, I'm thinking about right in the center to break that up, almost like baby's breath. If you're on, hop on and say hi. Again, in threes. Seems to be the magical number in the craft world. Do it in threes. And we're just putting this in between the flowers. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but I will show you in a second. Just going in between. Just giving it a little accent on here. All right. Oh, and I think that looks pretty good. I was thinking about these, but I'm not liking that. All right, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Just looking at a couple more pieces that I might stick in there. No. No. Alright, I think that's good. Now I want to stick a couple of these. This I also got from Temu. They were, they came in a whole like stem. See if I still have a stem. They came in a whole stem. These little white flowers. Let's see. But I chopped them up from my previous project here. So I'm just going to add a couple here and there. Not too many. Just making a little contrast. Get some white. And I like the brown because it looks like a little stick. Sort of, I don't know. You do your own thing. You know, if you see something, if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, one more. All right, I think that's good. All right, now we're gonna do our bow. And the bow is gonna go right here. I took earlier I was playing around with these are berries that came off. Let's see, let me show you. This was berries that came off of a pick. Well, I thought they looked like Easter eggs, so I painted them. Just silly little. But look at that. You could make it Easter real quick just by putting in some picks. But we're going to keep this one spring for now. All right, so let's make our bow. I grabbed the ribbon that I think I wanted. Oh. And let's get our easy bow maker. Trusty zip tie. And a pipe cleaner to fasten and a pipe cleaner for our hook. Oh. All right. Start out with the big one here. These are some pieces that I had left over, so thinking 6 to a 5 inch. Thinking 6 to a 5 inch. Alright, so then you twist, as we all know. Smash that sucker down. Let's see, 5. Yeah, maybe 6.5. Twist. Yeah. Put these little Velcro things in between here because that seems to help keep the ribbon down. That was a tip I got from April at Made by Monroe. All right. Now we're going to go in with this burlap. This was this ribbon was, I think, Deco Exchange. This ribbon was Dollar Tree. Twist, smash, crunch, twist, smash, crunch. I'm gonna do 2 of these. Twist. Now the second one, we're going to go in a little bit more, like a 1/2 inch. Crunch. Twist. Crunch. Twist. I think that's good. All right, put my scissors on. Now you can always, so you've done 2 ribbons, 2 bows. This is the extra piece that I had left over that I'll never use. So I'm just going to crunch that in there to make another tail. Then I want one more ribbon. What do I want? I don't have any nice white. I just don't like my white ribbon at all. Maybe we'll go in with pale. We'll go in with this pink. I think this pink is good. Ooh. No. Yeah, we'll go with this pink. We'll do this pink. Because the other ribbon I want on the top, so just need a little something different. So we'll do a little bit further in than the last one. Even if it's the same ribbon on both sides, like both sides, still twist it because it just holds it in there better. I'm going to do a little bit more with this one. And that'll be that for that. Okay. Now we're going to go in with this pink. I got this ribbon from BB Crafts. Great prices. One, two, one, two, might be able just to do an extra loop there with this one. What do I want to? Yeah, let's do 2. So we did 3 with that one. That's good. And then the last, we're going to do 1, and we're going to do 2, and then we're going to do a 3rd loop, just like that. And that's it. Zip tie, I should have put on underneath before, but it's okay. Flip it. Don't tighten it all the way. Just tighten it enough to get that bow out. Sometimes my lovely bow maker makes it a little tough sometimes with that Velcro one, but at least you know it's all held. All right, now just keep that as tight as you can. Get your pipe cleaner, put it in the back. Give it a twist. And then tighten. Oh, there we go. All right. Put that off. Now hold. See, I'm already pulling. Hold your pipe cleaners and pull all your tails down as tight as you can. These little jerks. This is the way how I do it anyway. You'll see other people fluff it in. There's no science. It's just where you feel comfortable here. All right, so all your tails are here. Now, you're gonna start fluffing your loops where you want them. And I still have a hold of my tails. Alright, so then you get about looking something like that. So we're going to go back to the wreath. Now, do I want to put it there? Yes, that's where I'm going to put it. Alright, you can take your pipe cleaners. I'm just going to go in. And I'm just going to weave it underneath one of the grapevines. Pull it tight and twist. You can see that I'm live. I have to call her back. Kayla, don't you see that I'm live? I'll call you right back. So now, this is where we're at. Oh, she's persistent. Give me 1 second. Yes, now that you're on Facebook Live with me, what would you like? Okay, so now we're going to finish the bow. You got the bow there, and you're just going to puff it up to where you want it. And these are your tails. Now you can do whatever you want to do with these tails. I'm going to curl. I just take the dowel and curl it like you're curling your hair on a curling iron in a ringlet. And you can spray that with hairspray and it'll really hold. I'm just gonna curl those little ones. Make this one this long. Sometimes I take my little spray bottle of water. Just like you're curling your hair. This one wants to fight with me. There we go. This one, pink one, I'm going to do the same way. This one has a bit better wire in it. so that will hold. I'll show you how I do it. Just take the dowel and I just go up like that, and then just slowly pull out the dowel, and then you get the curly ribbon. These we're going to dovetail, whatever you want to call them. And you don't know how many times that I cut it the wrong way. But I think I got it down now. These are those extra tails that I told you that I put in there. Okay. I think that's about it. Maybe I'll cut this one a little shorter. There we go. And that is another spring wreath. So simple. Didn't take that long. Alright, I'm gonna walk around and show you guys what we got. So let me go like this with this so you can really see it now. Let me not put my finger over the camera. So that's that. Oh, continue. Sorry. Alright, so and then here is my other spring wreath that I made this week. Same sort of concept. That one's in purple. That one's $40. And yesterday I made a wisteria spring wreath. This is wisteria that hangs down. That one is $40. We still have our July 4th celebrate. That's $45. Welcome to the Sea, $45. Got the heart like a truck. Heart like a truck. Valentine's Day bathroom sponge, scrunchy sponge wreath, $30. I have another spring wreath. It's hanging in my window, so I can't see that one very well. There you go. $40. Grapevine. Still have a winter cardinal barn wreath. $40. Valentine's Day wreath, if anybody still needs one. $40. And that's about it for today. Glad you could hop on with me, and we'll see you next time. All right.